Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about my tutoring presentation, my tutoring experience, which I had done in this semester for 27 hours and with an 8th grade student. So let's start with question 1. Question 1 was, what has been your contribution to your tutor's academic development? And support your answer with an example. So let's say in this way that my students didn't know anything about English because he had never liked or studied or tried to study for English lessons. And that's why I started with him from the beginning, like teaching him the maths, the colors, the numbers, and subjects, the basic subjects. I saw him liking English lesson more and trying to study, try to solve things, try to memorize or do anything for English. This made me happy, and I saw at the end he knew the maths, he knew the numbers, he knew the colors, he knew all of those kind of things, and he could also solve the questions by himself without my help or anything. This made me happy. This made me happy too. But I would like to give you his final exam notes marks, but because of the situation that we are in now, I couldn't give anything. These are my own perspectives. Yep. So question 2 was, what has been your contribution to your tutor's cultural development? I think my contribution to my tutor's cultural development might be learning some new things about the city that I used to live in, and getting he tried to learn new things about different cities or different countries. There was a subject about this culture and stuff, and there he always asked about my city. He how is the weather, how was the weather, how is the season, what is their favorite foods, and all these kind of things he got, and nothing more, I think, because we couldn't have enough time to talk about culture and stuff. And question 3 was, has your tutoring experience contributed to your professional development as a future teacher? I think it has contributed a lot to my professional development as a future teacher, because I've learned lots of things about students' mind, how to teach, how to uh, act, how to react with those students, and the way that I have to teach easier, the way that I teach clear, the way they get me easier. These were all the basic things that I have learned, and there are lots of other things that I learned from that student, like this tutoring experience, especially. These were the basic things. Yep. Question 4. Question 4 was, how has your tutoring experience contributed to your social and cultural development? I don't think it has contributed anything to my cultural development, because I had only one student and we didn't really talk about this kind of things. Uh, but I think if there were more than one, we could have a conversation like this, or in this subject about culture, about we could each talk about our own city, and we could learn lots of things, I guess. But I had one, and we didn't really I didn't like to talk about this kind of things, and he didn't. He used to ask some questions, but I liked to answer him. He liked to learn new things about this. But yes, that's it. Not much. And question 5. Question 5 was, what can be done to improve the quality of this tutoring project for both the tutee and the tutor? I think the head of this project, like the tutoring project, they could make or let's make ask us to buy a book which we could all use the same, because this year we had nothing except our own activities or our own lessons, and I had lots of problems in this subject. We sometimes weren't able to find anything to do with the student. Like there were most of the things we had done them. And yes, I think a book for each of us would be better so we could all know what to do each day. That's all I think. This is end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.